fuck it over. You fuck it over, man.
I'm still like, get it, get it, get it. Wait. Bitch, play it. The way I'm shaking ass, no, he can tell this little shit hit. I look over my shoulder like, okay, I think he with it. I really think he sweet, he all on me, I bet he spend it. Apple Pay, Cash, Apple Zelle, I bet he send it. If he don't, then he gon' get the boo, just like he work at him. Shaking ass all while he do the dance, look, babe, don't get a ticket. Count cash, and yeah, he know I'm bad, every pocket hole I'm in it. Need some check to fuck with me, and I ain't gon' lie, this shit expensive. I put my baddest bitch up on the floor, hype up like, get it. And these bitches mugging on the sideline, cause they niggas fucking with it. The way they throwing cash in her ass fat, would've thought she was a victim. Now we showing out cause they pockets loud, hit splits all in the section. Now these niggas done started a bottle where they keep sending. And she dance like ring around the rose, these niggas keep spinning. And we about to get put out the club cause these strippers in here getting offended. But on our way up out the door, I'm still yelling, get it.
Throw it back, baby, let me get behind it. I buy whatever she want cause she some fine shit. In the trap out, we been losing sleep, but I been grinding. Oh, now little baby on the Apple Pay, or can I chime in? Devin Haynes got a box that when my line hit. You know the West ain't got them numbers in my side spinning. Try star nigga 400 blocking, ripping low ticket. You sipping, blowing up her phone, I'm sucking on her titty. All she talk about shaking ass and blowing cash at Lululemon. She all Patron, I'm on the Xan, I tell that bitch let's get it. And if that pool the baby flow, you play, I leave you shitty. Told Cricket, let don't get this low, we might fuck up the city.
The way I'm shaking ass, no, he can tell this little shit hit. I look over my shoulder like, okay, I think he with it. I really think he sweet, he all on me, I bet he spend it. Apple Pay, Cash, Apple Zelle, I bet he send it. If he don't, then he gon' get the boo, just like he work at him. Shaking ass all while he do the dance, look, babe, don't get a ticket. Count cash, and yeah, he know I'm bad, every pocket hole I'm in it. Need some check to fuck with me, and I ain't gon' lie, this shit expensive. Yeah.
Can you hear us now? They ain't still saying no sound. Yo, yo. Oh, you can hear us? Oh, we in the building. We in the building. Our bad. Let us start this. Let us start this whole shit over. So look, this the Chop Up Podcast with Big V. We in the building with Tyrone Gulley.
Hey, y'all.
That's as far as we got. The video that you saw was Blake. That was Blake, and that was featuring Puda, Mobile to Pensacola. That was Get It. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Sakira. Everybody that was helping us with the sound. We had to get that right. My apologies. But look, though, because this hard right here. Tyrone came in bearing gifts, man. Look at this in the camera, man. I want y'all to see this. The Chop Up Podcast mug, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how the axe look on that thing, man.
And she actually just started doing stuff like that, too.
Dude,
My mom, she just started making like cups and shirts and stuff just recently.
She makes shirts too.
Mm-hmm. It looks so. She do like banners too. She did a banner for somebody for an event.
Oh man, we gonna be in touch
For sure.
for sure.
I told her, I said you need to start making some money off of that because only her coworkers and stuff really like get stuff from her.
Oh yeah, nah, this crazy. Look how this Joe look,
It
boy.
looks so good. I told her that.
I appreciate that for sure, for sure. But look, man, everybody tapped in. They tapped in. They said full sound now. We good, good. Dang, that's my bad. That ain't never happened. But we wanted to talk. First, let's talk about your businesses, man.
Okay.
You wanted to talk about entrepreneurship. What got you even in the entrepreneur spirit? And what is it exactly that you do so the people that don't know who you are can be tuned in?
Well, my name is Tyrone Gulley. Most know me as Tyrone the Tech or Kid Tyblix. That's kind of what I started with, just like some kiddie name.
Yeah.
But I feel like what started the entrepreneur spirit for me was like selling candy.
Oh, okay.
And not being able, like, you're so young, you can't really go get a job.
Yeah.
I wasn't mowing nobody's lawn. I'm sorry. I wasn't doing no yard work. I'm not doing none of that hard labor stuff for no coin.
Right.
So I would sell candy. I would actually get in trouble too, because like I sold a lot of candy, like $50 to $100 a day.
Damn.
At school, yeah.
You was booming at school like that?
Middle school, yeah. So I guess like the teacher snitched and I got like a referral or something like that, and she stole my candy, and then I just got some more and just kept doing it. But yeah, I used to sell candy in middle school. And then in high school, I sold candy too. But when in high school, I got a little more creative. Yeah. So I sold candy. I cut and bleached jeans and charged people for that.
Yeah.
Around that time, I was like an Instagram dancer. I would do like dust smashes. Yeah. So I would do like promo. People would pay me to like post on their stories. Yeah. And I did like small collaborations, and I would get paid to like promote people's clothing brands and stuff like that too. So that's kind of before I actually got an actual job. That's what I did. Yeah.
Damn. So you was already making that money.
Yeah. And then now I do nails. The clothing brand. I started that. I took a break from clothing and ventured off into like nails and selling press-ons.
Right.
But it started as a clothing brand.
Okay. So what slowed you down on the clothing?
I think it was because I handmade like every shirt.
Oh, okay. And
I didn't get like a manufacturer or anything like that. So I think just it looking cheap. I didn't like that. Yeah. I don't do it wasn't cheap, but like I feel like it could have been a lot more. Yeah. So I wanted to bring something to the table that looked like way better than before.
Okay.
It's just like a plain white tee with like words on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the name of your clothing brand?
You said what's the name?
What's the name of your clothing brand?
It's called Stack Racks, LLC.
Stack Racks.
Yes. And my friend Ty, we actually was working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it was before we both became a nail tech, and we both was talking about it. We were like, I think I want to do nails. She said, I think I want to do nails too. Yeah. And now she's like a full-time nail tech. That's what she does. But we were sitting in the break room at McDonald's, and I was like, Ty, I want to start a business, but I don't know like what the name should be. And she was like, well, what do you want it to be? I was like, something with money. Something with money. I was like, and I think I said stack something at first. She was like, I don't like that. Yeah. I was like, well, what's another name for money? She was like, racks. I was like, Stack Racks. Like, okay, like that's hard. Like, I like that. So I just turned that into an LLC in 2021. Okay. And I've been keeping up with it now. So it's like going to be 2026. So I had it for almost like 5 years.
Damn.
Our 5-year anniversary will be March 3rd.
What y'all plan on doing for that?
I want to drop my mental health journals.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're gonna get into that a little bit later on in the interview.
For sure.
For sure. So like with the nails and stuff, like first, how's that coming along? And does that fall under Stack Racks nails, or you got a different name for the nails and stuff?
It's pretty much the same. It's under because it's like clothing and accessories, and technically nails are an accessory, so it's still under that same LLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta. Where is your business located? Just for people that
Well, the website,
new customers and stuff.
Yes, the website is under construction right now.
Okay.
It's so weird because I'm doing an interview while I'm not really like doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like rebranding right now, so
But
it's
it's
crazy.
cool though. Yeah.
But it's still I haven't really been doing much lately. It kind of just rebranding right now. But at the time, it was through websites, so I would ship them out.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like an in-person thing unless you're
they order and you ship them out.
Yeah, I would hand make them, ship them out, cute little packaging, and that's how I would do it. And then obviously like my locals will meet up somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would ship them out.
Man, who was like what was some of the locations that was like your best customers? Or was it in the city, or did you have some spots outside?
Actually, I did have a lot of still do have a lot of Pensacola people that shop, that support. And it's so funny because even when I was like doing stuff so wrong, I still had so much support. Like I would be so scared. I'd be like, oh my gosh, like they're gonna out me. They're gonna make a long post about me because they were flimsy or not strong enough or whatever the case may be. Because I was still learning, you know. But it was so crazy because even when I messed up, people would still show so much love. So I appreciate everybody for that. But I would say Pensacola, Detroit, Atlanta. Like Houston, Chicago, those type of cities, states,
That's dope. Maybe it was because you must take constructive criticism well, because
I actually don't.
You don't?
No,
Dang.
I do not like people telling me what to do.
Not telling you what to do, but telling you when something is wrong, because like that give you an opportunity to fix it. Like,
oh yeah, for sure, yeah. I would say that, but I take.
You be in your feelings a little bit.
Yeah, because I still work hard, but it's like I felt like I've had so many things, and I never had like business wise. I never really like looked up to too many people. I never had really like business friends. All my friends getting degrees and athletes, and I didn't have too many like entrepreneur friends. So everything that I've learned this far has literally just been like trial and error.
Damn.
Like messing up, learning from mistakes. That type of nature. Yeah.
So what was like one of the worst mistakes that you think that you made when it comes to like
I would say not being money hungry or pacing myself, because I handmade every set, still do. And when my videos were getting millions of views and the orders were coming in, I probably should have not taken so many at a time.
Oh yeah.
And I did not. I just let them all come in, and then I'm looking at it. I'm like, dang. Now I have to sit in.
I'm overwhelmed like a mug.
And when I tell you that put me in such a bad space. I had people emailing me, "Where's my order? I'm taking you to court." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like never again. Like I would never put myself through that ever again. I had like hundreds of sets to do all by myself. Yeah.
Damn.
I had somebody helping me, my last partner. He was helping me like kind of package them, but I still like things a certain way. So if you're not doing it right, it's just like, okay, just give it to me.
Take over.
Yeah, so it was hard. It really was hard, but I definitely learned from that for sure. Yeah.
So how you gonna do it different, like this go around?
I think I want a team. I definitely want to establish a team. Like I said, I've done everything by myself, like in anything I do, even content creating, because that's a job in its own as well. You have to like read contracts, and you have to build partnerships with brands. Like it's so many things that comes with content creating and being a nail tech and shipping your nails off, through a website.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like this time I'll have a team and just make sure I'm doing things the correct way and not just doing stuff to be greedy or,
Yeah.
Especially when you're that young and you never touch that amount of money so quickly.
Right.
Order, new order.
You're like, ooh, yeah, all you think about is money.
18 orders a day.
Yeah, damn,
that's
man.
so many. Yeah, that's like the highest. It was like 18 nail sets sold in a day. They were $40.
Shit.
So I was like, hey, need that. Like, but like I said, never again.
Yeah. Man, let's go to the comments real quick. Man, Enrique said Pensacola in the house, bro, a real hustler.
Period. Thank you.
Shout out to Marie with the fire emojis. When you were talking about the mistakes you made, he said that's the best lessons through trial and error.
For sure.
In his opinion, yep. And Rhonda said you have never given up, and that's a true heart.
Thank you. I love you, Miss Rhonda.
And that's the key, too, to never give up, man, and learn from your trials and errors, man. It's just going to make you better.
For sure. And I also do think, though, the whole never giving up thing, and like how people say, like, keep grinding, don't stop and stuff. I do like to remind people that, you know, we are human and, like, breaks are needed.
You definitely need a break.
Yeah, because if you
vacation or something.
For something, it don't matter. You need to do something for sure. Because if you keep going, you're going to burn out.
Yeah.
For sure. And you're going to have to force yourself to take a break.
Yeah. And then, like, it starts feeling like work. It's actually something that you actually love to do, so you don't want it to feel like work.
And that's exactly what it got. When I had to do all them orders back to back to back, I didn't even want to look at another nail set. And I'm still kind of like that. I'm getting out of that slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But that thing traumatized me. Yeah. I was like, oh no, that's too much.
Yeah, nah, for sure. So where did you grow up at?
I grew up here, born and raised here, never lived anywhere else. And it's really just been like my mom and my brothers for real.
Okay. How many brothers you got?
I have a lot of siblings, but I've lived.
You know, Gulley, the last name Gulley is deep and almost everywhere in the South. Bro.
It is. Everybody always asks me like, "Oh, are you related to these Gullys? Are you related?" I'm like,
no,
maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't. It's really just been me and my two younger brothers, and we all kind of close in age, but yeah, it's always kind of just been us.
Okay. All right. And so how was it growing up in Pensacola? Like what part of town?
It was great. We it started over there by like Washington High School area.
Oh, okay.
And then when I got a little older, like late middle school, that's when we moved over there to like near the fairgrounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but over there when we was living in Washington, by Washington High School, we outside.
Yeah.
Kids knocking on the door, can they come out?
Yeah.
Like that's what it gave. We was playing kickball using the houses and mailbox. That's the type of we was outside.
The mailbox was base.
Yes, we went to daycare, so we was active kids. My mom kept us in sports.
Yeah.
So we played sports our entire lives. Like we was outside.
What did you play? You played basketball.
I played everything but football.
Okay.
No, thank you. But I did everything else though. Yeah, I did like I played baseball for the longest since I was like 5, and I've just stopped when I went to high school. So practically my whole life. And I played a little bit of basketball. I swam. I was on the swim team in middle school. Okay. I did a little bit of track, but that's when I started working. So I kind of had to pick between the two, and a couple of other things. But for the most part, though.
So when you got to high school, you stopped playing sports completely?
Yes. When I went to high school, I stopped playing sports, and I started getting into the entrepreneur type spirit. Yeah.
Cool.
Because my mama, she made us. Like, they loved, obviously, sports. They still do sports to this day. My brother's on a full ride, actually.
Where?
Bethune.
At Bethune-Cookman.
Mm-hmm. He was at Arkansas State, but he transferred to Bethune just recently.
And he playing what sport?
Football.
Football? Shout out to him, man.
Yes. But, yeah, I've been playing sports dang near my whole life.
That's what's
up.
And
I just stopped.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to anymore. She wasn't making us no more because, we're older now.
Yeah.
And she was just really doing it to keep us out of trouble.
Keep
as a
busy.
Single mom. Yeah, so.
Yeah, she was making sure y'all wasn't sitting around getting in trouble.
For sure.
You ain't had time. So what your grades was looking like during this time?
My grades were really good. I got a 4.0 right now, but that's but that's because I went to nail school. Nail school was not that hard, honestly. But in high school, I would say it was like a 3.0, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
My mama, she like, if she knew we were trying, C's weren't really as bad. If it was a hard subject and she knew we were trying, she's okay with C's. But for the most part, yeah, we all had good grades.
Yeah, that sounded like my mom. She was cool with like 1 or 2 C's.
Yeah, like one or two.
But you start talking 3 and 4.
That's when she gonna give you the
look.
Let
me holler at you real quick.
Yes, I remember I used to hide my report card. I did. I was so scared. My mama did not play.
For real?
She did not play at all. She still don't. Literally.
Yeah, shout out to moms though.
Yes, shout out. Love you, Mom.
Yeah, for real. Man, so you said you didn't really look up to anybody, but now that you got a business and you about to revamp and it's about to be booming, I already know because all the orders that you said you was backed up on before, they waiting on your ass.
No, they are. Somebody actually just texted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, where you been at? We need something new.
Yeah, so what's the motivation for you now, or is it some other entrepreneurs out there that while you've been on a break that you look into or just study what they're doing?
Yeah. Honestly, I think my relationship with God, growing my relationship with God, leaning not on my own understanding, but like walking in what he wants for me rather than what I want for myself. And I felt like that was really hard for me because it's like, oh, I want to do this. I want this person in my life. I want to do that. Like, and I feel like he's telling me something completely different. So, you know, I'm just like, dang, like, well, he wants this for me. He want me to go left. I want to go right. I feel like that's what was holding me back. And I feel like now that my relationship with God has grown so much, I'm able to really just X out everything else and really pay attention to what he wants for me. And I feel like that's really motivated me and helped me to like keep going.
Yeah. That's like a crossroad that a lot of young people face, man.
For sure.
Because you want to do this, you got this plan so much in your head that you want to do this and it's lined up like this in this order, and God be over there like, say what?
Yeah. I think
you
honestly,
me about that.
yeah, I do think though, for anybody,
yeah,
obviously when he telling you to do something you really don't want to do, I might be like upset in the beginning, but it's his plan is always better than what you would have ever thought. So I kind of try to keep that in mind most of the time, all the time.
But we are human.
Yeah, but we are. Yeah, but we are human. So
yeah, every now and then we just gotta touch the iron and see if it's hot.
For sure.
If we get burned, we gotta set back. Let's go to the comments real quick. They said Gulley strong.
No, for so many Gullies.
Courtney said, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Court. I'm so proud of you. She just released some books and I just bought them.
Oh, for
She
sure.
did.
Lauren said, so many tips to take from this. Love you.
I love you, cousin.
They showing love on here. Voodoo God said, oh, yo, Wagwan, big man.
Wagwan.
Nah, for sure. So now let's talk about let's get into mental health and why you wanted to discuss it on the platform today.
Okay. Okay. I do feel like mental health is so important. I feel like everybody knows that, but it's not really talked about enough.
Right.
So,
because it's like people don't know where to start.
As far as like handling it, tackling it,
as handling it, as far as even feeling comfortable to discuss it.
Right.
Especially in the black community.
For sure. Yeah.
It's a really hard thing, especially for the black community and especially for males.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of difficult to even get comfortable talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like a new thing for us.
And it's so crazy because when it was just recently Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and all I saw was like men reposting it like, oh, don't nobody care about men's mental health. Don't nobody care about black men. Like, and it really do affect. It's like, dang, like you think that? Like when truly people do care about mental health, and everybody should, honestly. And I feel like even if you don't talk about it, you definitely go through it. Everybody has some type of something that, you know.
That you gotta talk about.
Yes, nobody lives a perfect life ever.
Right.
So I don't know. I just feel like my mental health really did affect my entire life for so long to where everything just shifted. Like I wanted like purpose. Hence to why I'm dropping the mental health journals. Like I wanted something to where, yeah, you can make a little coin, but like I told you, I watch podcasts all the time. Right. So I feel like now I'm at a space where it's like, I care about money. Don't get me wrong. Everybody love money, but I don't want money to be my priority. Like and I can't speak for everybody, but for Tyrone, I feel like hard work pays off, and putting God first, like he provides. You gonna get the money. So I just wanted my first priority to be God, myself, my mental health, and then everything else will fall in place.
That's real.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a rough time these past few years, but we getting somewhere finally now. Yeah.
So to like help somebody else that's listening to it, just tap into it a little bit without getting all the way deep into your business.
Okay.
Like what are some of the things that affected you mentally?
Well, my car caught on fire.
Wow.
Yes, I bought my car in cash. It was like my first big boy purchase. I used to work at McDonald's and Popeyes, and I slaved. I went to McDonald's at 4 a.m., got off at 12 p.m., went home for a couple hours, had to be at Popeyes at like 3:30, got off at 10, did that every day. And I made sure I was off from both jobs on Friday. Saved up about 10 bands. That's when I got my LLC and all my license. Not my driver's license, my business license.
Right.
And I invested in my nail tech equipment, and I bought me a car in cash, and it caught on fire. That I never really got to drive.
Where did you buy this car from?
I bought it from, I don't know.
Was it like a buy here, pay here lot?
No, it was like some old couple.
Oh,
We were getting rid of that car, and I was just like, okay, I'll buy it. Cute little Mini Coupe. And yeah, I went to McDonald's, came back. It was smoking. I opened up the little thingy, flames.
Dang.
Yeah, and then I lost like
you
2
had that
jobs
for
right
how
after
long?
that. Since I was like, I don't know, like 17. No, not 17, like 18,
Well, how
19.
long did you have the car before that happened?
Oh, not that long. And like I said, I really didn't drive for real. So it was just 4K on a car that was just sitting there in the lot. And I did drive it a little bit, but like I said, I still ain't got my license, y'all. No shade, don't drag me. But no.
What's going on with
No
that?
shade. I don't know. I just really like the whole chauffeur thing. I have a little bit of anxiety, y'all. I can't lie. I don't really like that. I remember
traffic and stuff.
I was driving with my friend and I'm turning, but I'm like stopping the car while I'm. She was like, "You can't do that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well,
You gotta keep it moving.
yeah," but I do like the whole chauffeur. I like getting in the back seat, being able to be on my phone and not have to worry about watching the road. Put a headphone in, like I kind of like that vibe. And obviously, I do want to drive, but it's not
Uber made
my.
it easy. Uber
And
all
it
that made
is.
it easy for there's a lot of people like you though that just don't feel comfortable behind. the
Yeah,
wheel.
and they live a great life.
Yeah.
And I see so many people that live a great life and don't get behind the wheel. It's not a necessity if you don't want it to be like. Now, it can be helpful, though. It can definitely be helpful. Don't got to wait on nobody or nothing. But people live great lives being
and
chauffeured
it
around.
really just depends on where you live, too. Like, some of these, if you stay out in Cantonment, your ass need a car.
Yeah, and then in, like, New York, so many people just walk every day.
Yeah, and D.C. I moved down here from D.C.
Oh.
I didn't really need a car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but you had one.
You know what made me get one? Because I was tired of riding public transportation when the winter time came.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Up there, it get like 12 degrees. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be standing out there waiting on no
For
train.
sure.
or bus. Then that's what finally made me be like, I need a car for real.
Yeah.
So that was it. But yeah, I didn't have one for the longest. I went through all the college without one for sure. I
That's
went
good.
to college up there too.
But yeah, I think it was just like the car catching on fire, losing my job. I think it was like so many like bad events happening all at once. And you got to think about it. I stayed with my mom forever. So that's my first time like not living with my mom.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of adult things happening
find
at
out.
one time. And I got so burned out. I said, oh no, I can't. Like it was the car catching on fire, losing my jobs, relationship, dealing with that, my business, just a whole lot of.
Yeah.
And it really did affect my mental health because I never really talked to people. Like I really only had my mom and my brothers and my friends. Like I had them as well, but like they have their own lives.
Yeah.
Like they can't cater to my life more than they can cater to their own lives. And I had to understand that because I used to be like a B word. I used to be like, y'all don't love me, y'all don't talk to me. But everybody has their own lives and everybody's dealing with their own things. So I had to really just take time to learn to deal with my own things by myself, and that was really hard for me. So
Yeah. No doubt. Let's go to the comments. Courtney said, I remember, first Faye said, congratulations.
thank you, Faye.
Courtney said, I remember taking you home quite a few times from McDonald's years ago, and you said the same thing then. Okay. About being a chauffeur, probably. I think that's what
Probably.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
Like a chauffeur vibe.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like that's gonna be me, like paparazzi, taking my pictures, getting into the back seat type of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you overcome some of the things that you were going through, like mental health wise? Because what you said though, I think a lot of young people do need to hear, because man, that transition from being carefree, being a teenager to just like adulthood, it's like stressful for a lot of.
It's drastic.
It's
Such a drastic change. It really is.
Especially when especially when you go straight from high school to that.
Right.
Like I think that college is like a bridge because you got a lot of independence, but it's still certain stuff like you ain't paying rent, you ain't responsible for a lot of bills, but you got to get up and take your ass to class by yourself. Ain't nobody setting no alarm for you. It's all up to you to stay in school. So it's like a little bridge where you got some responsibility, but not all. But when you come straight out of high school and you got to work and you got your own spot, that's a lot.
It's
bruh.
a lot.
Yeah,
It really
anything
was
that
a
go
lot.
wrong, like you said, like I know you was like when your car caught on fire,
I cried. I was
you
so mad.
like, now there go my transportation. Then you said you ended up losing your jobs.
Both
Did you
of
lose
them.
it because you didn't have transportation?
Yes.
So it was a domino effect, basically.
Yes, and every job I've ever had, actually, I walked. Like it was like right next to my house. Every job I've ever had, it was like right next to my house. But at that time, I worked at like the not construction, the like Amazon type thing.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously that was like overnight. So that's the only job I actually had to use to like drive or anything. But the rest of them I always walked.
Even in the summertime?
Even in the summertime. Now that, you know, probably a couple Ubers or something, but for the most part, yeah. I didn't rain, sleet. Well, maybe not in rain either, but like, you know, for the most part, yeah, I would walk if it's hot. Like, it just got to be way too hot for me to like Uber or raining for me to Uber. But if it's like snowing, sleet, hell, I'm going.
That's
got to get my money somehow.
In the grand scheme of things, in like 5 years, where you see yourself?
On a yacht, in a mansion, rich, famous.
Where you gonna be living at?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Chicago.
What?
I don't know.
You're not the first person ever to say that.
Chicago? I've never been, but I just love Chicago. Like TikTok, seeing all the Chicago content on TikTok, I love it.
It is a lot of content on there.
Yeah, and when I was not little, but like when I was like in high school, it was always like Atlanta. But I don't want to live there no more. After just, it's not my type of vibe. I kind of like the Chicago, New York, like vibe, scenery.
Big city.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Yeah, that's where I see myself. Or even in a different country. Because, you know, I see content like that, too. It'd be so much cheaper for, like, beautiful, like, mansion type of things. I was like, wow, like, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
No shade. And it seemed peaceful, too.
It do. And it do be cheaper. It do be cheaper.
Yeah.
So, but I always be wondering about that. I'm like, yeah, it's cheaper, but if you over there, like, how you gonna get your income, like revenue coming in?
Right.
I be thinking about that. Like, what's the trade off?
Yeah, that? like jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I watch like a lot of content creators, so that's their job.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
yeah.
You know, what if that gets stripped away somehow? Like, what would you do? So,
right.
Yeah, I think about that too.
Yeah, not for sure. So I want to come back into the mental health thing real quick. Because like we were saying, we're talking about men and black men in general that struggle with that all the time. Like, a lot of times what happens is a man will like, this is like on some relationship stuff. Like, when you find somebody you want to be with, right, and you vent to them. Well, when that relationship is over, it's like stuff that you vented about that you like got off your chest that might have affected your mental health. Them people throw it in their face, and like all a man got to do is go through that one time, and then they ain't never saying nothing to nobody ever again, bro. So all of this shit just balled up inside,
right?
And it messed with a lot of people mental. Like recently, it's just been, I just noticed like it's been a lot of like black suicides, man.
Yeah, suicide in general, but specifically black suicide. Yes.
And it's like, how do we as a people overcome that?
Speaking for myself with the whole mental health, suicidal thoughts, things in that nature, I really can't, I don't have no other answer but God. That's it. I feel like nobody's going to come to save you.
Right.
And nobody's obligated to come save you. Mom, brother, granted, my mom loves me, and so do my brothers. Like, my family loves me, I love them. But I do feel like, and it is weird because I have friends who say like you can always come talk to me or vice versa. But I truly do feel like when somebody's not in their right mind, it can be difficult to reach out. You don't want to have nobody worrying about you.
Right.
You don't want nobody thinking you're crazy.
It's like a pride thing.
Yeah,
your pride kind of getting away.
And it leaves you by yourself to where you have to deal with it. Exactly, yeah. And I don't ask for, anybody can tell you that. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Yeah. I always do everything on my own. So, yeah, I would say God and strengthening your relationship with God, because he is the only one that can save you, besides yourself, obviously. But ain't nobody obligated to come save you. So I used to journal. I still journal. I journal a lot.
I think that's a good way to
journaling.
That's a good way to vent.
Yeah, and they say taking walks, vitamin D. That's the sun. Vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin D. Yeah, but and I walk a lot. Obviously, don't drive, so I do that a lot. Nature. I sit in my backyard, like things of that nature. I've spent time with family, and spend time with those who love you and support you. Right. Literally don't have any friends. Barely talk to people. Like, everything was literally stripped away from me, like to focus on those who really do care for me, and
Right.
and I feel like that's what helped a lot, just knowing, because at the time I was so lost, I didn't know nothing, literally. So
when you say building a relationship with God, because this is again, I gotta ask you these questions so that people that's tuned in that might be going through something can learn from our conversation.
Yeah.
So when you say just working on that relationship, how does one that like never had a relationship build a relationship with God?
I personally feel like if they don't want one, it's not gonna work. I feel like it's not gonna, if you don't desire a relationship with God, it's like, how are you going to get one without being forced into it? Because I have seen people like, oh, I didn't believe in God, but this happened, and it opened up my eyes to, oh, something's gotta,
Right.
So I feel like besides those, it really is a you thing. Like, I feel like you have to want it. You can tell somebody about God all day long. It is up to them. And all my friends would tell you, it is kind of like, no, it's not cringe at all, but like, it's not something you see every day. When I was little, I used to carry my Bible everywhere. I carried my Bible to school. I used to preach to people in school. I almost got a referral in chorus for sharing she was like, you can't do that in here. I said, what? And she was like, yeah, you can't do that in here. I said, well, she asked me. She wanted to know more about God.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wait, she said she can't. Oh, that's shout out to Caroline. Shout out to DJ Supernova.
yes,
said,
love you, Caroline.
Who can't you hear? You can't hear me or you can't hear Tyrone? She said she can hear Tyrone. How did the sound go back out? She probably just making sure you're talking in the mic. Hold on. I hear your mic.
She said, still can't hear you.
Still can't hear who? Me or Tyrone? Damn. How did the sound go back out? You probably can. Can y'all hear us now?
Did it work?
It should have worked. Oh,
you.
talking about me. All right. Tyrone comes in clear, but I don't. I fixed it. Okay, we good. We good to go. All right. You was coming in clear the whole time. They couldn't hear shit I was talking about.
But,
all right, good.
But yeah, she tried to write me up for sharing the gospel. And then I remember I had these kids that and that's another thing with the mental health. He like used to come in with like Red Bulls, and a couple of them, they used to come in with Red Bulls and Monsters. Mind you, I drank Red Bull every day, dang near. But 6th grade, 6th, 7th grade, you coming in every day drinking Red Bulls and Monsters, tired, a lot of bruises and stuff. And I'm just like, are you okay? Like, people, and that's why I say some people do have to grow up really early in age, and it sucks. So yeah, I used to carry my Bible everywhere. When my brothers used to play football, I used to carry my Bible to their practices and just sit on the bleachers and read the Bible, go to the playground, share the Bible, share the gospel with people. Yeah.
That's what's up. What's some of the verses that really stick with you from the Bible?
I don't know. So many. Wow.
You ain't know I was gonna hit you with that.
Yes,
I
didn't.
While you thinking about it, I'm gonna go to the comments. Hard Time Real Talk said was put on the podcast earlier today and spent the last 4 hours binging on the library. Shit's lit as fuck. Keep them coming. Shout out to you. Shout out to Hard Time Real Talk. That's love right there. Much love.
I'm trying to think. It's so many, and I jot them down and everything. But I feel like because you
put you on the spot,
having like a brain fart, yeah. But it's so many. Like I recite them to myself and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite is probably like, if God is for us, who can be against us? Trying to think. It's so many, but I'm having a brain fart. I don't know. I really do read the Bible a lot.
That's what's up. You don't have to have a favorite. You got a brain fart right there. That's cool. That's cool.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but so like, how does that, like, do you read verses and then you just apply it to your life, or how does that work, the relationship with the Bible?
That's literally it. I feel like I tell my cousin this all the time. I feel like every time I go to church, it's like for me. Like the message is for me. Yeah. And I feel the same about the Bible. Like I'll read a verse, I'm like, I just went through that. Or I'm going through that right now. And it's like every time. It's never been a time where I didn't get something from the message or the word or the Bible verses.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people go to church, but then don't read the Bible. Like, what do you suggest in that aspect? Like, for somebody that's wanting a one-on-one relationship with God.
Well,
you suggest a little bit of both, or how do you?
Yeah, because I can't really talk because I don't go to church every Sunday, but I think I should start going a little more.
Right.
But I do feel like everybody has their own type of relationship with God, and that and a lot of people say, like, you can go to church on Sunday and immediately after you leave, all HE double hockey sticks breaks loose,
Yeah.
So I just feel like, have your own relationship with God. And I strongly feel like the stronger the vibe is and the stronger the relationship, the more you'll naturally and organically pick up things like, oh, I want to go to church today.
Yeah.
And keep that up. Or let me go open my Bible. Like, instead of it being forcefully growing your relationship, it'll naturally happen.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people say church messy. That's why they try to stay away from it.
Yeah, a lot of people do say that, but I don't know. I feel like that's the people.
You kind of gotta find the right one though. Yeah, right pastor, right church type of deal.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I mainly go get the word in, leave. Like, So I mean, it can't really be that messy. I mean, I ain't even there that long to hear all the mess. I just go get the message, go home.
Yeah, that sounds like me right there.
Yeah.
For sure. So you said you see yourself on a yacht in 5 years, man.
Yes, on a yacht, on a runway, on a stage, accepting an award of some sort. I like to do a lot of things.
When you on a runway, are you on a runway and you got models modeling the stuff that you made, or you actually the one on the runway?
Both, but definitely me on the runway first.
All right.
But both, for sure. Yeah, I always want to be a model. I always when I walk a lot. I've walked forever. And it'd be so funny because I walk with my headphones. I don't go nowhere without my headphones. It's been times where I've walked and people would text me and be like, you think you famous? Like, why do you walk like that? Just, kid you not, naturally, my walk is just like, why you walk like that? But I think I'm so accustomed to listening to music when I walk, and the music, I feel it. So I'm walking. I'm thinking the sidewalk is a runway. And I feel like that's what got me into, I might want to model. Like, I kind of like that. And yeah, I've been doing that forever. I just never really put as much effort into it. And I think I want to start.
Now, when you got the headphones on, what's playing in the headphones? Who you listening to out here?
I listen to everything, literally. I would say like old R&B for the most part.
Okay.
I like hip hop, rap, a little bit of pop, a little bit of everything. I listen to everything.
Okay. Give me some of your favorite artists out of all genres.
I love Beyonce. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Boyz II Men.
Dang.
I love.
You ranging now. You got
I like Monica. Life Jennings.
Yeah. Shout out to Life.
Yes. Usher, Chris Brown, that type of.
Yeah.
That's my type of music.
Okay. All right. I want to let the people out there know that song selection at the beginning, he selected the artist Blake. So I know you.
And Blake, yes.
With Blake, though, huh?
I love Blake. I really do. I think I forgot when I met her, but I think it's always been like, I've always known people on social media. Yeah. I'm kind of like a homebody. Mm-hmm. So I really only know people through social media. And like when they speak and stuff, I have to literally like act like, like I have to, like, that's why when I meet people or when I see people and they speak, I act like I know everybody. Even if I don't know you, never seen you a day in my life, I will act like I know you. Just to, and I have to deal with that too with like the whole content creating thing. So, yeah.
Because a lot of people gonna know you.
Yeah, and I don't ever want nobody to think I'm being weird or like, so I always speak to everybody. I don't care who you are. But yeah, Blake, I've known her through social media, and then she had a booking at the Chasers. And she sent it to me and my friends, and she was like, yeah, come support. And that's the first time I met her, and ever since we just been locked in.
She's real she's real like humble.
She is.
Yeah, people really wouldn't think that about her because they see her doing a lot, and she's like back and forth to Atlanta doing content creating. Mm-hmm. She's doing a lot. Her music is.
She's so great.
Yeah, she's like elite in a lot of different areas. Like it's not just music. I love her content as much as I love her music.
And her style too.
And her style.
She don't just put nothing on. She be putting it on for real.
She
put looks
that shit
really
on.
good. She do. She really do. I'm trying not to cuss, but she do. Yeah. She do be having that on. That sugar honey iced tea. I can't lie.
Nah, for sure. My bad. I done cussed and you over here trying to be.
I'm finna stop giving PR answers. But yeah, I'm trying not to cuss or nothing.
I know.
My mama definitely watching.
Oh yeah, my Dukes is watching. Yeah,
she probably definitely watching.
Don't act like that.
Yeah.
Alavia.
Yeah. Hey, Lay, love you. She's a nail tech as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All your nail techs come through showing love.
They are. I'm happy.
Man, that's what's up. So your nail tech stuff will be over with when you're on the yacht and stuff like that. Now you just living life. You the CEO, or you gonna still do it?
I think, cause I know this one girl, V nailed it. She's like a content creator. She does nails. She does a lot of different things. She's fashion too.
Yeah.
But what she does, it's like she only has a certain amount of clients.
Right.
She only do a couple of people and then lead and then do everything else that she loves to do.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. So I think that's what I might end up doing once I'm done with the whole, because making every single set, spending hours on just one set, and it's like, dang, I gotta like do 100 more. Like, I don't want to go through that so many different times. So I think that's why I want to do the journals, to where it's like, package it up, ship it out.
Yeah.
It's like it don't take an hour or two on one item or one,
Right.
So I think I just want to probably have a set limit that people can buy until they sell out, or maybe just have a set amount of clients.
Got you. So what's some I gotta ask you a little bit of messy stuff. This like on some hot topic stuff.
Yeah.
Did you name Nicki Minaj as one of the ones you listen to?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about her getting into it with SZA?
Okay. And I know Nicki might be watching, so okay. No shade.
No shade.
I didn't look too much into it because I actually haven't been on social media lately. I always offload my apps. I think the only thing I really be on is like TikTok. So I really don't know what they even got into it about. But I love Nicki Minaj and I love SZA too. So I'm like, let's just be girls. Like, why y'all gotta fight? Like, I don't know. But I really do love Nicki, and I do feel like she's so misunderstood. They be saying like, she's on drugs and she's going crazy and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like she really just be sticking up for herself. And I feel like in that career field, even as like a black woman, your voice isn't really heard. And, it was one point in time where she was one of the only females in the game. So she's surrounded by nothing but alpha men, like, so they tried to like shut her up, shut her down. I feel like she talk her sugar honey ain't seen.
Yeah.
But I do love SZA, so I don't know. The girls y'all gotta make something shake.
Yeah.
Shake hands.
You know what it is?
Go at the brunch.
I think SZA is just like a victim of circumstance. I think that what Nicki's real beef is with like SZA's boss. But since
who's that? That's like this
the dude Top from TDE, from Top Dog Entertainment.
Oh, see, I don't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah. But he's like an exec, so he's like over SZA's label and all of that. He was over Kendrick Lamar and SZA and a couple of other artists. So I think her beef is really with him, and she was going back and forth with him, and then SZA like chimed in.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know why they got into it.
Yeah, but when SZA chimed in, Nicki just went.
Yeah, but she
went wild.
And I don't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's Nicki.
Yeah.
Onika Tanya. Mirage Petty.
But then she's super petty now. She was saying some crazy stuff about SZA. She was talking so crazy, and then SZA went on Twitter and like posted Nicki Minaj trying to get SZA featured on the song. Then Nicki just went crazy talking about nobody liked the trash songs that you write.
No.
Like,
see, I didn't see none of that.
Yeah,
I have not been on social media for real.
It's kind of wild.
Wow.
Roman,
look, she told me something. Roman came out. No, for real. No shade.
The alter ego definitely came out. I said, who is this? But I know, like you said, a lot of people said Nicki was on drugs, this, and that. But, I never seen any proof of that to even say that about her. But I think that, like you said, she stands up for herself. For sure. And a lot of times when you go against what everybody else is for in the music industry, they do try to make you look crazy.
Exactly, yeah. And they've been doing that to her for a long time.
But I'm just,
too.
yeah. And because, like you said, she came in when female rap was almost extinct.
Exactly.
Like, there was no more females making it. Labels couldn't even make money off of having a female rap artist.
Right.
When she came in the door. So she held it down for like years too before a Meg Thee Stallion came or like a Cardi B. Like,
for sure.
She held it down for a long time. So people always got to show Nicki that respect. At the time when she was on the rise though, she had got into it with like Lil Kim. She got into it with like the Lil Kims, people I know that she probably looked up to. So now I'm just looking at it like, dang, now you the old head really. Yeah. And this young girl's coming up, and I really don't see her uniting a lot with. I thought she would have probably had a label and had some artists under her by now, but I just look at it now like, wow, now you and Lil Kim and Remy Ma in position, and these young girls coming up, and I see you beefing with them instead of like embracing them. Yeah. And it's just like crazy how the tables turn.
Yeah. Well, I love her, and she has the Pink Friday 2 nails brand, and she needs to give me that collaboration like ASAP.
For sure. You need to reach out to her. She might reach out. It don't hurt. Yeah. It definitely don't hurt. All right, I got another messy thing. Okay.
Coming in hot.
I liked how politically correct you was because Nikki, your girl. I like how you was on that.
Yeah, but I love SZA, so I tried to.
Yeah. You know. Nah, SZA cool too. Yeah, and she had a great year, by the way. Yeah. And she's having a great year this year as well. I heard she going crazy on tour.
On tour?
Yeah, she on tour with Kendrick.
I ain't even seen nothing about that.
Dang, man.
I have not been on social media for real.
Yeah, you got to come back.
No, for real. I am.
Just come back and do like me. I just scroll.
Yeah, just a little one, too. Not major. I do that every now and then for sure. Like I said, TikTok I be on. But, you know, TikTok is more like it's for you. Yeah. Like, you know, what you normally watch is what normally pops up on your For You page. So.
Yeah, that's real. Ain't that crazy how AI is, and like how crazy. Technology is?
Yeah, that is. But you know, they're not paying. They're I think starting soon, they're not paying you for like AI content anymore. Yeah, because that was a wave. It was like, oh, you can get paid for AI, faceless content, and and they kind of like stricken down on that. So.
Because that AI stuff gonna get a lot of views, especially if you're good at it. Like, why I'm paying y'all for that? Right. All right, next messy thing. All right, so the Diddy trial. So he got found guilty on two charges, but the rest of the charges got dropped. He thought he was gonna be able to bond out. They didn't. The judge denied bond. He don't have trial till October. Do you feel like that's one of those things too that, you know, he started trying to do his own thing instead of what everybody in the music industry wanted, and now they trying to make him look crazy? Or how you feel about that situation?
I haven't really read into that much either, but I do feel like it's a power thing. You don't think? I feel like just having so much power, you can probably get away with a lot of things that like somebody without power and money maybe could, you know? So I think that may like play a part because it's like video proof of him like dragging somebody down.
Yeah, that was Cassie too. Yeah.
Yeah. Got a long way to go. Say you wanna love me. That's my song. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's like a power and money thing, but you reap what you sow. So
okay, that was a good answer. I can't even be mad at that. So that was a good answer, dog.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
I train myself. I don't know if you know, but I be every single day before this podcast. I manifested this episode right here. Actually, I be asking myself random like interview questions, and I answer to myself. Yes, every day. I was doing it at work one day. She was looking at me like, "What are you doing?" No, she was like, "Get off your phone." I said, "I'm not on the phone. I'm talking to myself." Yeah, like I do that every day. Literally.
I thought that was cool that when you hit me up. I thought that was cool that you was like, "Man, you ain't invited me to the podcast yet."
Yeah, because why not? Like, hello, why not? We here though. I'm here. Like, perfect timing too.
So how the workout going? You're working out and your protein shakes and all that. How we doing?
Working out, need to get a little more right. But protein, eating a little healthier, greens, you know, stuff, juicing, stuff like that, that's going great. Yeah. That's going great. I think just the working out part I need to kind of get adjusted to. Okay. But I don't know. I kind of like working out like overnight. Yeah. When it's like nobody in there and I can kind of just do what I want. But then again, I barely know how to use the equipment. So it's like maybe I would wish somebody was here to kind of help a little bit.
You need a little trade-off.
A little trainer or something. I don't know. But
yeah, actually, if you really want to invest in that, that's not a bad idea. And you know they be having overnight trainers. I know they do at Planet Fitness.
I didn't know. Oh, it's through Planet Fitness?
Planet Fitness have overnight trainers. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got trainers that whenever they got all kind of shifts. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure because it is 24 hours. Yeah. I might try that out.
Yeah, you can do that. Invest in that.
Yeah.
Who else? What other gym? Is that the gym that you're a member of?
I don't. I heard of Anytime Fitness.
Yeah.
I used to stay close by there, so I thought about there, but I think we went like one time. Didn't really like it for real.
They like the vibes in there.
Yeah, but Planet Fitness is cool. Like I've never really had a problem for real, unless you go in there with some slides and they tell you got to go home. I've done that a few times, but
that's supposed to be judgment free. I ain't never.
Yeah,
only time
I guess
they
it's
really
so
be
you don't
judging.
hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's the only time I ever had like a issue, and even that's not an issue. He was really nice about it. He was like, "Hey, you kind of can't like do that."
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool.
That's what's up. What's one thing in this world that you can't live without?
God. But if we're gonna give another answer, I would say like my family.
Okay.
But he's definitely included in that. But I would say my family. Yeah.
All right. 3 things that you love.
Because I was gonna say God and my family, but let me just give because I'm giving all these PR answers. Okay. Yellow Laffy Taffies.
Okay.
Lip gloss. Baked beans.
Baked beans.
And specifically the ones with like the onions, the peppers, the brown sugar, the mustard,
Real
the ground
baked
beef.
beans.
Yes.
Not out the can.
Yes. I eat that so much. Like we cook the same things and just rotate it out, literally. But I'm trying to get into
who make the best baked beans? Cause
probably me.
oh, okay. You making the baked beans.
Probably me.
Okay.
But I think everybody is pretty good. Like especially my little brother. He cooks a lot too. And then my other brother eat a lot. So we all kind of contribute in some type of way, shape, or form.
I gotta ask the one that eat a lot who make the best ones. Cause he gonna tell you.
He gonna tell you, yeah. Me. Mm-hmm. He would definitely tell you.
Man, macaroni and cheese go good with the baked beans.
That's what we do.
I like to just go ahead and mix them up.
Mm-hmm. Mix them up.
I mix them.
Together?
Yeah.
No.
It's going to, I don't care if my food touch on the plate, and once they touch, it's like the perfect marriage.
You're right, though. I would mix it.
I would not like mix it in the bowl together, but I mean like when I put my spoon or fork in there.
And both of them there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scraping
I'll do that. Yeah.
Boom. Rhonda
wait,
said,
hold on now. I do got a little competition.
Who make the best baked beans? Be
Lauren,
for real. They
see?
talking on it.
Okay, they trying to drag
Let's
me.
go, Lauren.
Calm
Go,
down.
Rhonda.
Calm down, because first of all, Lauren, I don't even think you had my baked beans before, so you be for real. And Miss Rhonda, I can't lie, I do got a little competition with her. Hers kind of good too. I can't lie.
Not the baked beans war.
No, for real, that's crazy.
Man, any shout outs or anything that you want to discuss that we haven't discussed on this interview that you want to,
oh my gosh,
say
yes.
to the world now?
I've been talking about this for so long, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be on podcast so I can talk about it.
All right.
So I the whole mental health thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a self-care day, and I went downtown by myself. I went and got like a wax, and I was like, okay, I'm already downtown. Let's explore. Went downtown, started eating, mind you, by myself. And I don't drive. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm exploring. And then it got to a point where it started to get dark, and I was like, dang, what I'm gonna do now? So I just went to like a bar.
Yeah.
And I was chilling. Mind you, I had on regular clothes. I didn't even have on this cute stuff. I had on like joggers and like a tee. Right. And I'm sitting there minding my business with my drink. This couple came in, old white man, and then the other lady, she was like foreign from like an island. Mm-hmm. You can tell they really was well put together. Mm-hmm. They came in, sat by me. He turned, looked at me, looked away, looked at me again. He said, "Are you famous?" I said, "No." And he was like, "Are you sure? Because like the way your vibe is, like I would have thought you were a celebrity." That was the best compliment ever. I literally, because I was having such a bad day. Like that was my self-care. Yeah. And I didn't do anything. I don't know what gave him that assumption, but it made me feel good. Yeah. Because he didn't know me. He don't have social media. The wife did. She had like Instagram. Right. But he didn't have nothing. So in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe he has seen a video. But when we kept talking and he said he don't even have social media, it was like, dang, like, so what did he see? Yeah. You know? So I really do like to tell people, like, being authentic, being yourself, and just having that aura, it really does help in the long run, and it builds you connections too. Because over drinks and stuff, they bought me drinks. They were super sweet. They told me about all of their businesses, their assets. They even talked about investing in my business. Wow. Yeah. So it's like networking, and it was so funny because when I started mentioning, he was like, "Oh, so you don't do nothing like in a camera or nothing?" I was like, "I make content like on TikTok." Showed them whatever. And then when I mentioned nails, that's when the wife turned around and we all three had a conversation.
Yeah.
And I remember he was saying like, oh yeah, my niece wants to get into stuff like that, but she's like depressed. And I was like, she can definitely still do it. He said, no, she like bed rots all day and da-da-da-da. And I was like, I just did that yesterday. Like, he was like, you? No way. Like, you're here, you're smiling, you're giggly, you're at a bar, you're at a bar, you're da-da-da. And I was like, you know, they're older, so
Yeah.
it's a different time, you know, so I didn't do too much. But in my head, I'm like, you know, like, being not in the best mood or mental health issues or whatever, it doesn't have a face. Like, you can
That's true.
smile all day long and be going through something behind there, going
through the worst.
But yeah, so I like
Shout
to
out
think,
to Ty.
yeah, she in it. That's the one I was talking about earlier with the McDonald's, and
Yeah.
she came up with the But yeah, that
Stack
really
Racks.
Stack Racks. Yeah, she came up with the name. But yeah, like I don't know, it really just doesn't have a face, and it sucks that people think like you have to look and act a certain way
to be
going through something. Yeah, so it kind of shocked me, like. You know, yes, I have all, you know, these things. Yes, I make content. Yes, I do this and that. But, you know, you can still go through stuff.
Yeah.
But the connection was great. And I love the things that we talked about. And networking is literally everything, for sure. And just meeting random people. Yeah.
That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel so famous. And it was so great to be here.
Man, you are famous, man.
Thank you.
You speaking it into existence.
And I do every day.
Like you did with coming on the podcast, like you did with doing nails and everything. Like you really been speaking your stuff into existence. So don't ever quit doing that, man.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you as well. I tell you that all the time. You're doing great. I think I started connecting with you in like 2021. It was like,
man, I know. I look back on that like, damn.
That's a long 2021, 2022, around that time.
Yeah.
So you've been doing your thing for a long time. And
Appreciate
I'm so proud
it,
of you and the rest of them, because I know it sometimes it'd be like all of y'all as well. So y'all are all doing amazing
Everybody
things.
busy, man.
Yeah.
Third shooting videos. Hoffa got another little studio spot off of Pace. Shout out to them though. I normally shout them out at the beginning, but we just got right into it.
Yeah, we did.
For real, yeah. But shout out to Hoffa, shout out to Sam Toucan, shout out to Third World Digital. This is Big V. This is the Chop Up Podcast. If you just now tapping in, make sure y'all go ahead and run it back. It's on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube page, the Chop Up Podcast. It's the one with the axe, man. You see that? You see that? Custom made.
Thank you, Mom.
Custom made. Follow us on Instagram as well, the Chop Up Podcast, and on Facebook as well. We got the Chop Up Podcast LLC.
Thank you.
Hey, until next time, Tyrone Gulley, good having you, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Bye, y'all.
We stacking racks.
Thank you.
And we out.